Ah!
I can take that part out.
A little unstable here. Bear with us. Okay, folks, welcome back. Episode 2, 5-minute brew. We're going to do a good one today. Little housekeeping this time first. Got to get that out of the way. The disclaimer stuff. So, I know some of you are youngsters. They probably follow Morgan, 10-minute ASMR. That's her. And that's cool. If you want to follow this one, that's great too. But this is adult beverages, and I don't recommend that you mess around with any drinking, sneaking any beers out of your parents' fridge. It's probably only Miller Genuine Draft and Coors, but no, just kidding. Don't drink any beer. Just watch and laugh and giggle or whatever you want to do, and like it, of course. So anyway, yeah, I'm not promoting anyone doing any beer drinking. Please be the legal age and all that. So you know that, but I gotta say it. Okay, and then the other housekeeping thing was the dangers of the app. The app. The app was what we discussed originally to record all this stuff. So it can be, a real raw deal for you, like it was for me. When you screw with it too much, you're out to dinner, you're with your significant other, you got a girlfriend, family, whatever it is, and you're sitting there punching all your crap in there, especially when you get a flight, right? That's a lot of beers, and then maybe you have some more, and you're going everywhere like the rest of the world, like a dog behind a leash, and the dog is your phone, and you're just walking blindly behind it, using it constantly everywhere you go. That will be a real problem, and I'm speaking from experience here. So don't let the app ruin. It says drink socially, right? But then you become antisocial by keeping your head down on the stupid phone all night. I did this for like 5 or 6 years. I had this app, and it caused a lot of grief and problems. And I ruined a lot of dinners and everything else. And I finally came to the conclusion where I had to delete it. I got rid of it altogether. Shouldn't have done that. But, it's done. Don't worry, it's back on there now. But I had, 6 years worth of brews, probably close to 2,000 on there of stuff that I've drank and enjoyed, and it's all gone because I felt bad about it, so I got rid of it. So if you do get this app, be careful. Mine's back on. Maybe got 40 in there now. No more 2,000, but we all have to start over at some point. So there's that. Okay, so beware of the app. No underage drinking. I don't think I'm going to play any tunes because I talked to a good buddy that does this stuff, and it might not be a good idea to get my metal on here because of, copyright infringement. Everything's touchy, and I was going to play some more metal, of course, but don't really need it, so I'm sure my editor-in-chief over here will have really something stupid in the background like last time because that's what comes with the phone. I'm recording from 10-minute ASMR's recording studio. You see the flag? Eventually, maybe I'll move downstairs and put up my pirate flag or something. That's my background. I don't know. Oh, can you fix this again? So let's get talking about the beer real quick now that I've wasted 4 out of the 5 minutes. This one is called the Reverend. So if you did not make it to church today, make sure you drink a Reverend. There it is. The big A for Avery Brewing. It's outstanding. The Reverend is strong. There he is. So, what is this thing? A Belgian-style quadruple ale. All right. Sounds fancy, and it is. So let me give you a little synopsis of this. And of course, you can look into this stuff, but I'm just going to tell you about it. You go to the dang app, to the brew sites, whatever you want to do. This is a divinely complex and beautifully layered beer with hints of dark cherries, currants, whatever the hell that is, and molasses. Sounds slow. Complemented by an underlying spiciness, sinfully smooth considering the high alcohol content. And that alcohol content, mind you, is 10.0. That's 10%. So that's like having a couple of your regular brews out there, like a The basic beer, I think, is 4.5 to 5%, somewhere in there. This one's 10, so it's got the punch that you need. Now, this used to just come in the Bombers, which is like a wine bottle. It's like a 22-ouncer. Can kind of get expensive that way. It's basically, in essence, 2 beers worth. It's about 10 to 12 bucks generally for a Bomber. These come now in 6-pack cans. They're getting with it, and everyone's moving to cans. Even Surly, with their tall 16-ouncers, has got shorter ones now, and Surly is the big guy here in Minnesota, where we're out of the Northland here, and I'll get to their beers too. They got a lot of them. So the descriptors for this, you can come up with your own. It's dark, decadent, and divine. But it says dark cherry, decadent, and divine, just like I said, right on the can. Malt varieties, DK. What is DK? I don't know. Candy sugar. Sounds yummy. Cara 20, Special B. What is this, a vitamin? I don't know. But, if you take it daily, it'll be probably pretty good for you. Just kidding. Hop varieties, Sterling. Yeast varieties, House Belgian Trappist Strain. Okay. And then it's got some graphs here, so kind of ABV goes like that. So anyway, yeah, so Avery is awesome. When I started getting into this stuff, kind of started with Avery, Surly, and Great Divide. So Great Divide is probably going to be the next one here on episode 3. Stay tuned next week for that. They're right there in Denver. Avery is Boulder. I'm lucky enough to have been to both of them. Good buddy lives out there. So we hit a couple breweries. Avery has since moved to a better, bigger location from what I understand. I haven't been to it yet. I plan on it in the next couple of years, and climbing a mountain too. I'll take the squirt here. So, and they got great food. I mean, pairing? We'll get into that later. I'm not really a real believer in pairing. I just drink it by itself. But if I have to have it with chow, the three amigos, burgers, pizza, tacos. That's all you need to pair anything with, in my personal opinion. So that's this beer. Get out there, get after it. Find it at your local Total Wine or wherever the heck you go. Glassware. It does not matter what you put your dumbass beer in. It all drinks the same. Sure, there's a stout glass, there's an IPA glass, there's different glassware, and that's fun too if you get your beer snob on, which sometimes I do. But this little round guy here, I don't know if they call it a goblet or I don't know. It might have a couple different names, but it fits a 12-ounce and it's perfect. I like to put it in the glass because I want to see that color. Look at kind of a dark maroon, reddish, but you can drink it out of the can, whatever. However you prefer. There's no wrong way to drink the beer. But get some glassware because it's more fun that way. All right, folks. That housekeeping really stretched it out. Sometimes we're going to double on time. As long as it's under 10 minutes, I don't want to waste too much of your time. I know you're probably watching this on the toilet or something, so you're going to be sitting there for a minute anyway. Thanks for tuning in as usual. This is episode number 2. Like I said, 1 or 2 of these a week, roughly. Probably around the weekend when brew time is at its peak. I'm going to go ahead and finish this and see what else is downstairs in that fridge maybe. Till next time, America, take care.